For nearly half a century, it has drifted alone through the black silence between the stars. Its voice faint, its mission eternal. Voyager 1, the farthest human creation in existence, is about to cross a boundary no machine has ever reached. 1 light day from Earth. That's the distance light itself travels in 24 hours. A gulf so immense that every message from humanity takes an entire day to arrive, and another to return. Launched in 1977, when the Internet did not exist and Pluto was still a planet, Voyager 1 has outlived the scientists who built it, the computers that guided it, and the expectations that defined it. It has witnessed the storms of Jupiter, the rings of Saturn, and now nothing but infinity. But as it prepares to cross this invisible threshold in 2026, engineers at NASA have begun to notice something strange. The signals returning from the probe have grown slower, fainter, and more unpredictable. Is it simply the exhaustion of an aging machine? The final breaths of a dying traveler? Or could something else, something beyond our understanding, be whispering back from the dark? Because once Voyager 1 moves 1 light day away, it will no longer be part of our world. It will become a messenger adrift in eternity, carrying our story on a single golden record, and perhaps, finally, no longer alone. In the vast silence beyond the planets, a single machine continues its slow march toward immortality. By November 2026, Voyager 1 will reach a distance no other human creation has ever crossed, 1 light day from Earth. At that unimaginable range, a simple radio signal will take 2 full days to make the round trip across the abyss of interstellar space. When Voyager 1 left Earth nearly 5 decades ago, its mission was expected to last just 5 years. It was built to seize a rare planetary alignment, a gravitational choreography that occurs once every 176 years. By slingshotting around Jupiter and Saturn, it gained enough speed to break free from the solar system's plane, taking a steeper trajectory than its twin, Voyager 2. Traveling at over 38,000 miles per hour, it became the fastest and most distant object humanity has ever built. In August 2012, it crossed the heliopause, the invisible frontier where the solar wind surrenders to the pressure of the galactic environment. In that instant, Voyager 1 became the first artifact of human civilization to leave the Sun's domain and enter interstellar space. Today, it resides more than 15.7 billion miles from Earth. By late 2026, that number will surpass 16 billion, marking its arrival at 1 light day. That distance is more than a measurement, it's a testament to endurance, precision, and human will. Every faint flicker of data that returns from that unimaginable darkness isn't just science. It's the echo of a promise made in 1977. That no matter how far we go, we will keep listening. Though far from any planet and operating on power levels barely enough to light a small bulb, Voyager 1 remains scientifically productive. Its faint transmissions continue to reveal the nature of interstellar plasma, the density, temperature, and magnetic structure of the space beyond the Sun's reach. When it first crossed the heliopause, scientists expected calm, a quiet ocean after the storm of the solar wind. But what Voyager found was a turbulent sea of energy. Solar storms still ripple through this region, their echoes traveling billions of miles beyond where anyone thought their influence could reach. These discoveries forced a complete rethinking of how the heliosphere interacts with the galaxy. Voyager 1's instruments, especially the plasma wave detector and the cosmic ray sensor, continue to capture this chaos, showing that even at the galaxy's edge, the Sun's presence endures. Each whisper of data that reaches Earth is proof that even a machine from the 1970s can still teach 21st century science something new about the universe. Voyager 1 has become a living bridge between generations, a 20th century explorer revealing 21st century truths. Even in the quietest corners of space, it reminds us, knowledge endures. Every great mission in human history carries a final moment, when endurance meets inevitability. For Voyager 1, that moment is approaching. Its heart, a radioisotope thermoelectric generator, runs on the slow decay of plutonium-238. Each year, it produces about 4 watts less energy than before, forcing NASA engineers to make heartbreaking choices. Which instruments to save, and which to let go. In 2017, they pulled off a near miracle, reactivating backup thrusters that had been dormant for 37 years to extend its life. Yet even such ingenuity cannot defeat time. By the mid-2030s, the power will finally drop below the minimum required to operate its transmitter. There will be no explosion, no final image, only silence. The faint voice that has crossed billions of miles will fade, not in failure, but in fulfillment. Because Voyager 1's mission was never about how long it could transmit, but how far it could go. When that silence comes, Earth will speak into the void one last time, and the void will no longer answer. But the probe will go on, traveling 3.6 astronomical units per year, drifting ever outward. It will not die. It will simply outlive the world that remembers it. Hundreds of years from now, Voyager 1 will enter the Oort cloud, a vast, frozen halo of ancient debris, the icy remnants of the solar system's birth. Each object there is a time capsule from 4 billion years ago, locked in slow orbits that may take millions of years to complete. It will take Voyager 1 about 300 years to reach the inner edge of this region, and another 30,000 years to emerge on the far side. Beyond that lies true interstellar space, a domain untouched by sunlight, where the sun is just another star. There, Voyager 1 will drift through eternity, alone but not lost. Its golden record, engraved with music, greetings, and the heartbeat of a human being, will remain intact for 1 billion years or more. Whether it's ever found or not, it will exist as proof that humanity once looked up, refused to be confined, and dared to reach forever. NASA's long-term calculations predict that around the year 40,272 AD, Voyager 1 will pass within 1.7 light-years of a small star in Ursa Minor. By then, Earth will have changed beyond recognition, or perhaps, will no longer be there at all. But Voyager will still be moving, its aluminum body slowly weathering the impacts of interstellar dust, its course unbroken. In that distant era, long after every city and satellite has vanished, it will remain, the last trace of our existence, still carrying our voice across the stars. Voyager 1 is no longer just a spacecraft. It's a symbol of what it means to be human, to reach, to question, to dream beyond what we can see. The mission that began as a 5-year planetary survey has become a 47-year odyssey across time and meaning. Soon, its final whisper will fade into the cosmic background, but even then, its story will not end. Because Voyager was never only about distance. It was about endurance. It was about curiosity. It was about proving that no matter how small we are capable of touching eternity. And somewhere, in the deep, black sea of interstellar space, a small metal traveler still drifts, unhearing, unfeeling, but forever carrying humanity's first message to the cosmos. A voice in the darkness. Still traveling outward. Still speaking for all of us. This is Nabrix.